alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
He dishes it to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Here's Irving. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's Smith penetrating, buries it down low. Smith's got 5 points so far. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today, and that one's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Irving. The Warriors pull it in. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here is Irving. 26 points for him last game against Golden State.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
It's taken away by Smith, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Now, here is Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here we go, one-on-one. Runner, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Kevin, he told me that basically on the defensive end, if they can do a good job on their outside shooters, everything else should fall into place. He said, listen, if we can force them to work the ball inside on a consistent basis, we feel like we have an excellent chance to win. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Here's Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Curry with the steal to the inside. Here's Thompson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.